Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Incredibly, XRP hit a high of 73 cents yesterday, continuing its meteoric rise over the past couple of days. Also, there has been a slight retreat as of the time this was recorded. It's important to be clear about this, because yesterday it seemed like XRP might have continued on running forever. Any asset's price can't be assumed to rise eternally and unstoppably. Obviously not literally, there are setbacks on the way. People who claim constant growth are ignoring the reality that there will inevitably be fluctuations. There may be temporary setbacks, you know. What I have witnessed on social media is the opinion of certain people, albeit I cannot say how prevalent this opinion is. However, some worry that this is really a fake rebound and that the market will soon revert to its downward trend. That, I believe, is indicative of the fact that many people have been keeping their XRP for a considerable amount of time. Even though I can empathize, I believe this merely demonstrates how disheartened many people feel, especially in light of the years of SEC harassment that many XRP investors have endured. After then, the year 2022 was spent in a bear market. Things improved dramatically in 2023. However, I can see where others are coming from. But just let me mention this to provide a little context. Like in crypto bull markets, even in bull markets, it's typical to have 30% pullbacks. Historically, that is usual in crypto. It is normal to experience setbacks of that magnitude, yet this does not imply that they will last for 3,456 months. Also, that's not what you were saying when you said XRP reaching 73 cents last night. We're currently roughly 12 hours later. And for 68 cents, it's hardly a life or death situation. In light of the recent dip in the value of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP, is not necessarily a sign that a bear market is about to ensue as a direct result of that. But that's how the feeling reads. And all I'm saying is that it's a completely ridiculous idea. So, I'll let you in on some insights from a few chart experts, as well as some of my own, as we go, but let it be known up front that I come from absolutely no financial background whatsoever. To be clear, I'm not giving out money tips. Furthermore, you should not use what I say as a basis for making any financial decisions. Just a hobbyist here that occasionally posts films to YouTube on various crypto-related topics. Okay, so to hammer home the point that this is not just some type of XRP bull downturn. I'm just handing you this. It's yet another example. But there are a lot of others, and I'm only picking this one out of personal interest, yet, H-bar is one of my largest crypto holdings at the moment. Even my fellow XRP YouTuber, The Tolerant Bull, is a convert. The cost of a snack bar has risen to almost 6 cents, he said. In addition, his letter was received around 11 hours ago. Even my second wife has improved in appearance. So, it was with joy and anticipation that I witnessed this as well. So I just reposted it. I also took note of the fact that H-bar had just increased by 25%. That was also posted at that very second. In the same 30-day time frame, XRP rose by around 30%. So, H-bar it peaked at just over 6.2 cents. Also, back then this is not a catastrophic decline, and neither is it for XRP, as I have recorded a decline of more like 5.7 cents. But I say this to emphasize that many different alternatives were eliminated. That's really neat, huh? Since then, Bitcoin's price has skyrocketed, making it the most prominent cryptocurrency trend. There was also a day when the daily candle for Bitcoin reached $5,000. Wow, that's incredible. However, altcoins have been moving forward generally, though some more than others. As a result, it is not surprising that several have retreated slightly at the same time within the last day. This is not shocking, strange, or catastrophic in any way. At the macro level, nothing has changed as a result of this. Here's a blockchain post from September 7th on a channel I subscribe to that deals in XRP. The YouTuber was right there. It's been 2 months, but he absolutely nailed it when he predicted, I believe the bears are going to get left behind in epic fashion. And that, folks, is what we've witnessed ever since. the bears were proven horribly incorrect. Okay, and to make the animals behave, it's true that many people expected Bitcoin's price to drop back into the low 20s, thus TSMC's response from the day before was that this was a cold call made in the midst of a panicked market. And blockchain backer replied, "Nah, that's not what's gonna happen. Actually, the opposite is more likely." So now we're here, and it's quite sweet. None of this extraordinary price movement would have happened if the SEC hadn't approved a spot Bitcoin ETF, which will have a significant influence once investors begin pouring money into the market. The impact of this event will far beyond the 2017 approval of Bitcoin futures in the United States. Simply put, there wasn't any Bitcoin backing that. Bitcoin spot exchange traded funds, coin. Bitcoin has several offshoots. But that means a Bitcoin has to be held the supply and demand dynamics, and it's hard to overstate the implications over a prolonged period of time, even over the first 12 months after that hits, because I'm telling you, investment advisors are going to be onboarding clients like freaking crazy. And now we shall observe the results for ourselves, but that actually exists. I think it's really cool that all of this has been facilitated by XRP. And we haven't even reached the destination yet. We anticipate that things will escalate rapidly in this location. In addition, I wanted to highlight Chart Analyst's opinion from 2 days ago, as it was written before most of the genuine enthusiasm that has frankly been extremely exciting to witness. The good fortune we've experienced over the past few days is quite rare, so we should savor it while we can. But I want to stress this point, because I used to be really bullish on cryptocurrencies before this recent run. And he had to be honest, like he does accept, you might see devastating action with Bitcoin, which would drag down XRP if Bitcoin falls, which he genuinely thinks, in principle could occur. That makes sense. Nonetheless, he believes that it is possible for XRP to rise above $20 in the future. And what I'm sharing with you is this temporary, tiny downturn since last night is not an indicator that anything from a macro scale shift. In case you missed it, XRP's price started off at around 61 cents 2 days ago, before rising to its current value of around 73 cents. And he stated XRP looked excellent, still consolidating the 2017 mega bull run within a symmetrical triangle. Bears have the upper hand until the price drops below 47 cents, which could happen within the next 3 to 6 months. Beyond $2, XRP can easily 10x to $20 or more. A related point is that the blockchain proponent was saying just yesterday, which I'm sure some of you have heard him mention. That's, in terms of the instant amount of resistance. As so, I believe he wrote 75 cents, the first primary, when he signed it. At the time, XRP was worth roughly 73 cents. So I guess we're there now. So, the fact that there was a reversal right there shouldn't come as much of a surprise. And the other major one he mentioned was something like 83.5 cents. Then, he rounded up to 84 cents at one point. And I pondered, that's right, that's yet another show to keep an eye on. After that, however, it seems like anything can happen. Similar to bull mode, if you will. Number-wise, we're getting close. Now, let's see what it takes to get there, for real. Still, it's worth emphasizing that nothing rises inexorably in a straight line. Here's an XRP USD chart from the same team of analysts, Dark Defender. Now that we're on a high note, let's examine shorter time intervals, such as 4 hours after reaching 73 cents. XRP had the countermeasure and just double-checked its support areas. The critical number is 66.49 cents, yes. The zoomed-in region reveals the mended ABC. It won't last forever. That air will fill Bucky's lungs. Hence, once more, these concepts are so fundamental that you don't have to be a chart analyst to grasp them. I know I'm not the norm by any stretch of the imagination. After a significant run-up, like the one we just witnessed, it is common for an asset to run into resistance, reverse course, and test a prior resistance level to see if it has now become support. This is his description of that situation, and he estimates that it cost about 66 cents. What we should anticipate is, indeed, crystal clear. This is encouraging. That's basically my point. I see no reason to dispute this. Still, he maintains a confident and upbeat outlook. And then, he added, our very short-term goals are 87 cents and $1.05. XRP is expected to reach $1.88 soon. In $5.85. Afterwards, have a sunny day. So let me emphasize this again, and please keep in mind that I am writing this at 2:31 a.m. It is currently 8:47 a.m., in case the time is of interest to anyone. Time and date, 8:47 a.m. Central Standard Time on November 7, 2020. Again, that was only a little over 6 hours ago. Therefore, the recent setback hasn't altered his opinion. He's been saying this for years and years. Here is a viewpoint from our resident charts expert. 2 dance XRP targets typically overshoot by 7 to 12%, according to Greg Crypto, who noted that this can be seen as both a blessing and a curse. I mentioned this on October 25. See the attached screenshot where I've annotated this finding. While this overshooting is a positive during bull market upswings, it is a negative during bear market downturns. Check out my graph. R for the 65-cent mark, which it missed by a whopping 12%. In my opinion, XRP would fare better in the short term if it retested the breakout point. Don't lose sight of the 7 to 12% difference XRP army as we push forward. Okay, so you and a ferret share a similar outlook. In addition, I value hearing different points of view. Plus, it's all very simple to grasp. This is just common sense, even someone like me who isn't trained in chart analysis can grasp it. It doesn't rise steadily in a straight line. We're talking about the most volatile asset class that our species has ever seen, so trust me when I say that I wanted to make this video just to share those kinds of thoughts, because I understand how, what, how, and why humans have the emotions they have in markets like these. Right? It is what it seems to be. And now this is what we're experiencing. As a result, I understand how the volatile nature of the cryptocurrency market can cause emotional distress. Thus, my point is not that I can predict how the market will react, because I can't, rather, it is that I don't make price predictions. I'm just trying to get across the idea that extreme fluctuations like these have been the norm in the past. So if you're taking some hits out on the fields, what do you think? Does that make sense? Are you just being human, because that's how humans typically behave? I'm the oddball, the abnormal human who's immune to this stuff. So, you can just be weird with me, I guess, and don't let yourself get hit in the fuel fields every time something like this happens, because it will. Good luck when XRP reaches a new all-time high and interest price discovery is made. The market is likely to be highly volatile if there are any significant price declines. Some of these pullbacks will leave you wondering, oh, was that the top end, before suddenly reversing course and blazing to the upside. Good luck in the future when we're discussing swings of 50 cents, $1, or whatever it ends up being if you're having trouble with this. This is what I think as well. What's the deal, though? That sounds like a really enjoyable problem to have. I don't claim to be a financial expert. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.